Brothers, it's time to stay up late watching horror movies again. The story of the permanently missing coal hole is still alive today. Happened to a pair of sisters. Sister is posting a missing person notice. The husband has been missing for almost 7 years and has not been found During this period, my sister was also pregnant. Meanwhile, my sister was waiting at the door. The two hugged each other when they met. This sister just got back from the supervision center. Sister enters the living room, found a copy on the table. Document of death certificate. It turns out that according to US federal law, how about a loan? You're dead if you've been missing for 7 years. It will be the day in a few days. My sister is also forced to be helpless. Been paying off the mortgage alone for the past 7 years. I have also been paying various insurance policies to my husband. I always thought he would come back one day, but economic pressures and long waits. It wiped out my sister's patience, and the internet was underdeveloped at that time. To find someone is to post a missing person notice. My sister decided that it was exactly 7 years ago. Signed the death certificate for the husband, and my sister is also pregnant. As for whose baby is in the belly, my sister didn't ask this question too much. Subsequently, the sister asked him again why his brother-in-law left in the first place. My sister replied that she left after a quarrel. The years immediately following her husband's disappearance. He also had countless conjectures. Or maybe he went to be a special agent on a mission. It could have been abducted by aliens. It could be amnesia. Start life again somewhere else. The sister who comforted the sister said it was okay. To the day of the death certificate, let's sell this house and move on. Time comes tonight. Sister is sleeping. There seems to be someone standing behind him. He subconsciously turned over. That person is gone too. Then my sister followed. He knew from his back that it was his. Husband seemed to be crying by the bedside before sister went up. Fortunately, it's a nightmare. The next morning, my sister went out for a run, which goes through a tunnel. Wait until you come back. There's a homeless man sleeping in the tunnel. My sister didn't want to alarm her because I didn't bring rice or food in my pocket. I just want to go quietly, but it still woke up the homeless man. My sister hurriedly explained that I didn't mean to. I don't have anything to eat on me. I'll go home and get it for you later. But Liu Dahan said a few inexplicable words. Say you can see me. Then you hurry up and tell my son to go. When my sister gets home, found a bald head in his house. My sister said it was a local police officer. Let's call him Bald. What about this bald head? In charge of the disappearance of my sister's husband. My sister saw this bald head. Why did she come to handle the case? I was talking to my sister about salty chips. Isotin, bald head. Sister saw husband taser again, huh, big man? This scared my sister a lot. Wait until noon. My sister just remembered to deliver food to the homeless. When she gets to the tunnel, found the homeless man not lying inside. I don't know where it went. So my sister put this meal in the entrance. It's night again. Sister, I just lay down and finished. The door of the room opened by itself. He didn't think much of it. Thinking is blown by the wind. Hey, just go to sleep. When I opened my eyes, I saw my husband again. Come straight to a black alley for yourself. When I got up, my husband disappeared again. After a day, my sister found a psychiatrist to see. What about yourself? I only saw my husband in a dream before. Now you can see your husband in reality. The doctor told him it was called lucid dreaming. The reason for this symptom? It's when you make up your mind. After obtaining a death certificate for her husband, guilt in the heart. So don't bother too much. Let go of the psychological burden. On the other side, my sister just came back from running. I found a pile of bracelets piled up in front of my house. Ring trinkets. One is a homeless man in the tunnel. To thank him for leaving it at the door, my sister expressed that it was appropriate to help others, and he put it back. This hand, a man with a black plastic bag appeared. Let's talk about being strong. Put the plastic bag directly at the entrance. Just left. The screen changes. My sister brought her sister to do it for her husband. Death certificate. During the process of my sister's signature, he saw his husband again. Time comes tonight. Sister is ready for bed. Wait for him to lift the quilt. Found the pile I saw this morning. The video came to my bed. When they were done, the sisters immediately called the family come in or something. But upon inspection, it was found that the door is always locked. There were no signs of forced entry. Then my sister suspected, is it the homeless man he saw before? What the hell? But after thinking about it, it's not possible. He doesn't have that ability. Then the bald head got angry. Tell his sister, how long have I been persuading you? You just wait until now without shaking. By arguing like this, my sister probably guessed it. My sister and this bald head are in love. The baby in the belly must be his. After a day, the death certificate came down. From today onwards, the husband is legally dead. In the next few days, in order to let my sister let go of the past, his sister took him to look around the house. Finally, I chose an apartment to live in. My sister also untied the knot in her heart, removed the wedding ring I've been wearing, and also took the initiative to go on a date like a bald head. It seems that everything is going in the right direction. Just after my sister, when helping my sister choose clothes for the date, my sister saw her husband in the closet again. The sister put on his makeup and the husband appeared again. The bald head will come to pick up my sister soon. Just went out not far. My sister saw her husband again. He thought it was his old mistake again. So I stopped to breathe and calm down. When reaching out to pull the bald head away, the bald head is frozen. I think he's seeing it too, so it's not a hallucination. Husband is really back. What a coincidence. He limped towards his sister, then accidentally fell to the ground. My sister was also shocked by this scene and collapsed to the ground. The camera turned and the husband was taken to the hospital. After being examined by a doctor, husband's body seems to have been abused. The bald head asked where your young man went. The husband said that he has been staying down there all the time. After saying that, he closed his eyes and went to sleep. This made a few people look confused. After being discharged from the hospital, my sister took her husband home. Husband just glanced back at the tunnel. He actually pissed his pants on the spot. Obviously, there must be something terrible hidden in the tunnel. As soon as he entered the house, the husband lay in bed and fell asleep. After a while, the bald head came with the doctor. It turned out to be yesterday's husband's ex. The light test results are down. Then there was movement from upstairs. Wait and see. Husband went to the corner. Then the bald head said, the inspection results show husband has small animal bones in his stomach. And what? He disappeared, wearing the same clothes as when he appeared. The husband had breakfast on the day he appeared. I have a wallet in my pocket. The bald man questioned his husband again. Where have you been all these years? We've been looking for you for so many years. Husband mumbled and said nothing. Also cried. The bald head and the doctor didn't brush it when they saw it. I can only go back first. Time comes late. My sister found her husband and talked to him alone. What about him? I took out the death certificate and showed it to my husband. Say 7 years. I have been waiting for you for 7 years. It's hard to let go and prepare for a new life. As a result, yours appeared again. Comfort a good husband after going to bed. Sister came downstairs. The two talked about the future. The bald man said he would never leave his sister. We'll be responsible for him and the child. I also hope he doesn't make certain decisions too quickly. Sister is in a conflicted mood. After all, this happened. No one can figure it out right away. At the same time, my sister, who was sleeping soundly, husband doesn't know anything. It's time to run into his house. Read the book he gave to his little nephew. Husband said he was with a strange-looking creature. Made a deal. He said he would catch himself later. After saying that, he looked out the door in fear. My sister followed his gaze. At this moment, a black creature rushed over. My sister plucked up the courage and ran to the bathroom. Vaguely heard a sound behind the curtains. And when he does, it lights up again. My sister seems to have been hit by something. Then I saw my husband being dragged away. When he came downstairs, he found his husband on the ceiling. Then it fell off again and was dragged out. My sister hurriedly chased after him when she saw this. I saw my husband at the entrance of the tunnel, hold the cement pile tightly, want to break free, but it was still dragged away mercilessly. Sister desperately chasing. Finally, only saw her husband in the tunnel, pulled into the wall by something like an insect. Then my sister ran back from a distance, shouting to tell my sister that my husband is gone. The police came to the house again to collect evidence, but after listening to my sister's story, the ins and outs of the matter, the police think it's a bit silly. Don't believe what he said. I even wondered if he was drinking too much. After the police left, a dispute arose. My sister thinks that my sister must be stealing again. I hallucinated and saw my husband being dragged away. Where are the sisters fighting like this? And then it broke up. After quiet, my sister checked her husband online. Recent disappearances. I woke up the next morning and woke up my sister. Let him take a look. There are indeed many people who have passed through the tunnel, or disappeared in the tunnel. The sister thinks they were taken by some kind of creature to the underworld, but my sister thinks it's just an urban legend. Soon, there was a knock on the door. Turns out, the police found a body in the tunnel. Sister turned over the cordon and took a look. Not her husband. Who is it? The homeless man my sister saw last time was big and strong. Also came over, and he was devastated. It turned out that this person was his father. At the same time, the police took a dog was found in a plastic bag. Time comes tonight. Sister found sister. Apologize to him. Sisters open up to each other. Confess a long-suppressed emotion. Let go of what needs to be let go. Just as the two were about to go upstairs to sleep, there was that strange sound again in the darkness. The sisters held their breaths. My sister looked into the darkness. Then the screen turns. My sister came to the police station. It turns out that my sister was also dragged away, but the bald man didn't believe what she said. He even made her a suspect. The police can't help. My sister can only summon up the courage. A person came to the tunnel, shouting, "Deal." The deal goes on. He heard again on both sides of the tunnel. There was a human wailing. It's kind of scary. My sister turned around and saw a fetus. This scared him and ran forward desperately. After leaving the tunnel, the moment you were about to go out, disappeared out of thin air. Only one shoe was left. I don't know how long it has been. Bald head on tree. Posted a missing person notice for the sisters. For a moment, he seemed to have seen the figure of his sister. Appeared at the entrance of the tunnel, but when I got closer, it was empty. The bald head turned away. The movie ends here. Let's talk a little bit about the movie. Some brothers may not understand. Or did you not understand? I don't know what the director wants to express. In fact, normally, I didn't understand it the first time. Then I looked it up, and it was a Cthulhu horror movie. The main thing is to make people feel in the face of a powerful unknown force, makes powerless and insignificant, and the movie is about that. Monsters play with humans. My sister's husband was captured by a monster. 7 years in a row. I'm in your plan to start over. Let it out when you live. To piss you off, that is to say, why did the husband come back? He wasn't that happy. Because he knows he won't be around for long. And finally, the monster took him again in front of his sister. There's nothing my sister can do. It's the trading bum mentioned in the movie. The sentence that was said. Can you see it? I proved that the monster released him at that time. In order to engage his mentality, seeing you can't save you. So much so that his son may be using animals trade with monsters. In the end, my father died. Then, my sister was taken away. My sister doesn't know why this monster is arresting people. What is the purpose? It's just that he traded and ran into the tunnel. I want to trade myself for my sister, but in exchange for the baby in my sister's belly, I only wanted to run but didn't succeed. Also, caught myself. I think the movie, that's what it should mean.